in.
Of course.
Welcome back.
Salute, ladies.
Absolutely.
Ladies,
In
thank
the
you for.
Rain Radio, episode 6.
Oh my goodness, let's go.
Let's get
What are we
it.
talking about today, though? My
Man.
God.
Well, let's start with that's that bullshit.
Oh shit, as always.
That Cat Williams and Kevin Hart
I'm almost
situation.
tired. I think I want to go to sleep right now. What do we think about that? I think I want to ask you first since you're here. What do you think?
In my opinion, I don't even think it's a situation.
Oh, it's
I
definitely
mean,
a
and
situation.
let me tell you why. Because
Situation.
you know, just because one man chose to call out another man, as far as I see, where's the beef? Because Kevin ain't even said nothing.
Because he took it back
He's
too
not.
fast.
He's not. And
He took it back too
No,
fast.
it was out. It's been out there for about a week.
He has been quiet.
It's been out there for. But listen to what I'm saying. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is that if you really think about it, ain't the beef supposed to be with two people?
Two sides.
Right, but the thing about
Yeah.
it is Kevin Hart, like, I feel Kevin Hart. I don't argue with people I make more money than. It's a waste of my time. You can't reimburse
What
me
are we
for that
talking
time.
about?
So
What
I'm
did
not
we
going
say?
to
What
say
are-
anything.
what are we talking
and
about?
Cat Williams came to his senses and realized he ain't got no bread like that. That's why he apologized.
Where's
because
the $5
million
Cat?
he doesn't have to just throw away. I'm sorry. I don't know his pockets like that, but I can
But
pretty
see,
much
this
guess
is what he did, though.
He don't have $5 million
Yeah.
to throw away.
He made a business decision.
Okay.
Okay.
That was the only way. If you think about it, Kevin shouldn't have anything to do with it because of his brand. You know,
Right.
Cat ain't got no brand. He's just a comedian.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So he can hurt himself more than, you know, like you said, dragging yourself down.
Right.
But I mean, to me, it's not really a situation because it's nothing for Kev. Like you're
It's
not even on my
nothing. You're right.
level.
I mean, I
so
feel
how
you
is
on
it a
that.
beef when you're not even on
On
my
my
level?
Here's
right?
my
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. I don't argue with people.
But
I
how
make more
did it
money than.
start?
We're two totally
But
different
here's
levels.
and you've been telling me that for years. Salute to
I
you.
have.
She's always told me. But
it's no-
what's
no
funny
point.
to me, just where did it start? Like, where did this shit come from? Like, out of the blue, one day you have a beef
Because
with
Cat be
Kevin
on that
Hart.
shit.
Because Cat says.
You know who else is fucking with him? Like, he has a lot of comedians coming at him right,
but
now.
see, the
that
thing about it is,
coming
Cat
at him.
feels like Kevin Hart is a quote unquote sellout because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's commercialized
Right,
himself and
right.
became he claims that they tried to do him like that, but he stuck to his realness and didn't do it. He lying. Ain't
You
nobody finna
know,
throw away no money like that. Not
you
that
know.
type of branding that Kevin Hart has. I'm
No,
sorry.
absolutely
He's doing
not.
Madison Square Garden and overseas.
And I love Cat.
And I'll follow him on Snapchat. When I say he's selling out overseas
Is he?
everywhere, he's selling
Is
out
he?
everywhere. I mean, packed.
I'll trust your word.
In
'Cause I don't
places
know.
I don't even know if they speak English,
Yeah,
but
I'm-
they were going to see Kevin Hart. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
dang.
done with you.
And I think Cat Williams is just a little salty.
Here's my thing. I
sorry.
seen Cat when he came out here. What was that? 2 years ago, and I love Cat,
Mm-hmm.
but it was sad to me. It was like you're literally watching someone unravel.
Right.
It was crazy. That's when he had the wild shit going on.
Right.
Like, nigga, we're waiting on you to tell a joke. You're bringing puppies on stage. I mean, he was just doing a lot. And I'm just sitting there
Wow.
waiting for a joke. I'm like, what's going on? It's
Right.
like, not only are you late, but we're waiting 20 minutes into this shit. And anyway, it was weird. Long story short, I fuck with Cat. I fuck with Kev.
I fuck with him too. I fuck
Cat
with
is
Cat
funnier.
and Kev.
Cat
think
is
so?
actually his stand-up.
You think
It's
so?
funny.
It's-
Cat
it's-
Williams
it's funnier,
is funny.
you know.
Yeah, no,
Really?
and
He
I know
is
that.
funnier.
And I know that.
Yeah.
But
So
you
in
think
a,
his
in a
stand-up
battle, he
is
probably
funnier?
would. He probably would put hands on him.
No,
But
I
I'm-
know.
And
but,
that one
but,
only.
yeah.
But I'm not.
saying,
Them
like-
definitely put. Yeah.
But I will say the Kevin
Yeah.
Hart before, like, you know, his movies and everything was super funny too.
I fuck with Kevin
You know
Hart
what I mean?
since
'Cause Kevin
Paper
Hart-
Soldiers,
right,
though, man.
you know
Like,
what I'm
that's the
saying?
Kevin Hart
He
I
is
know.
hella
Like, that's
funny
who I
too,
fuck
though,
with.
so-
But that's what I'm saying.
Shout
It's
out to
okay. It's
Rockefeller.
okay
I
for
fuck
them
with
both to
those.
be
Right,
funny.
and maybe Cat Williams would have been better than him back in the day, but Smoked Out Cat can't fuck with him. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Smoked Out
Cat-
Cat
I don't
can't
know
hit
what that
Kevin
was
Hart.
about, and that's the thing I hate to
His
say. I don't
newer
want to
movies
judge.
is on that bullshit.
I don't know he was smoked out when he came. I know something's going on. I don't
I don't
know.
even.
Okay,
I'm not even gonna
if
put
you
it on
were-
the.
you know
on
what I
the
mean?
smoke
I don't
out.
know.
He smoked out.
Oh, I'm trying to be politically. Just
Fuck
so
that.
She's like, no.
I just want to know when
Look.
you don't know if he smoked out.
I didn't know. Like, who
Like-
knows what the fuck was really going on right then? He could have just been high. That could have been some, what did it say, ooh-wee.
Man,
Cat, I'm gonna tell you
You
this.
know.
he don't make you do that.
Even
Right.
Cat is the type
That's
of
all
cat.
I'm
He
gonna
one of
say.
them dudes. He got that Yeezy in him. You know, he
think so?
just got that other side to him.
Right.
Like there's a stroke of genius to what you do, but then
Right.
you like it's pitiful on the other side of it.
Yeah, but
you
that
know what I
monkey
mean?
on his back.
So he got that.
heavy.
Yeah. But I'm
He
saying,
ain't letting
I
it go.
believe Cat
Sorry.
is. I believe Cat is the same dude like that sober.
You think
Even
so?
off the shit. I
Honestly?
think he just got some other shit
Really?
going on in his brain. If you say the
Well, then
wrong
why it
thing.
didn't come out until after the fact?
That shit was crazy.
How do we know?
That
We
was-
didn't care.
Well, how do we know now? Because we see it on TV
You're
now.
right. He's
But
doing
prior
the
to
most.
when we were
He's
seeing
doing
it
the
on
most.
TV, he was all together.
Right.
You know what I mean? Long perm, suited
But you don't know what
I'm
was
done.
going on
Then it
after the
came
show,
after
though.
after
You don't know what was
right,
going
but he
on
was
after
letting
the
it stay
show.
after the
I'm
show
done.
behind cameras. Now he bringing that shit to the forefront. It's
But-
a difference.
Yeah.
If you keeping it behind cameras, that's your business, your private life. But if you bringing it to the forefront and now the news got it on, everybody knows.
I ain't even
All
tripping
I'm
off
saying,
that.
let me
Cat
say-
is
let me say
if you
my
look
shit
at
out
if you look
there.
at comedians, period. The history of comedians, a lot of them was tragic like that.
All of
a
them.
lot of
Honestly, you're
a lot
right.
of them was
Richard
falling
Pryor.
off. You know what I mean? A
Yeah.
lot of them was on a
All of
lot
them,
of
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's just now with social media
Yeah.
and everything you do, every time you get in trouble,
Yeah.
the whole world knows.
Right, but
5 minutes
no,
later.
everybody knew about Richard Pryor.
Yeah, but you
Everybody
didn't know.
knew.
But think about
Everybody
it.
knew.
And he's
Oh no,
like
everybody knew.
tranny.
But think about if social media was there,
Right.
we would have
Right.
knew a whole.
We probably
know
But
about
we still knew.
10
We
episodes
still knew.
out of 100.
We didn't know about Eddie
Right.
Murphy because Eddie Murphy, if he was doing something, he kept it under wraps.
If they make you laugh, I'm cool with it.
Right.
No, I'm with you.
But
on
he
that.
did.
Saying
It
some
seemed
people
like he
keep it a
downgraded.
secret.
I
Some
agree
people
with
keep
you.
Yeah.
it a secret better than others.
I think for me, the moral of the story about all of it is this nigga went so far to put up $5 million, supposedly, allegedly.
No, he
because
put up
obviously-
words about
well,
$5
oh, there
million.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
he bet
Let's
$5
clarify
million.
it.
He said, let's
you
bet $5
wanted
million.
to put up $5 million to basically.
But where did the basketball
But then he
court come
changed.
from?
He changed his mind.
What is $1 million
real quick.
on basketball? What is like?
What's $1 million
What are we
on a rap
talking
cypher
about?
when they
So
neither
she
one of
right
these
now
niggas
that I
rappers?
think
He
she
think he's
right.
a
I don't
rapper.
know
You
what
never
he
heard of
right.
that?
I
but
don't
they're
know.
not rappers.
Hey,
So
you
$1
know what I'm
million
talking
on a rap
about?
cypher, $1 million on a boxing match. Y'all ain't Floyd.
Man, come on,
Like,
man. Stop
I'm
it.
telling you, he went home.
Stop it.
He thought about that. And he was like,
did.
"I'm gonna fuck with
Because
Chris
that's
Rock."
me. Like,
'cause
you
Chris
say
Rock got
you
the
have a
same
good
kind of
idea,
paper.
you want to go buy some shit, and it
Right.
sound good at the
Right,
time.
but then you
And
go home
get
and count
there,
your
you're
coins. You be like, you know what?
um,
I'm gonna come back next week
Probably not today.
on that next
But
check.
I tell you
I'm
what,
gonna come
on the
back on that
business,
check.
Wait,
on
I'm
the
gonna
business
just wait.
side of it, let him have put that on pay-per-view, or it would have popped.
Oh, definitely.
Honestly,
it
I-
would've
you
you
know
know
what?
what? Because anything
They would've
Kevin
got
Hart
their
put his
$5 million
name on, he gonna
easy.
get paid.
Ooh,
You know.
right.
ooh. So
But
who do
Kev
you
don't
guys?
need it.
Somebody would have had to put it up for
No,
Cat, 'cause
so
Cat
who do
ain't
you
got
guys
that.
But
would? Who do you
It would have
think
been
would've
like a
won?
fight.
Who do you think would have won?
In what,
I'll go
each
with you first.
category?
Like if they would have. Ooh.
What are all the
Now,
Let's say there
categories?
weren't
Let me tell you,
categories. Let's
if
just say it was
just
just straight up.
comedy battle.
Just straight
Let me
up.
tell you.
Who do you think
It
would
No,
have
depends
got
all
it?
the
on what state
categories.
of mind. It
All of
depends,
them.
It depends on what state of mind Cat Williams
Right.
is in. Because like I said, the old Cat, he probably would
Comedy, he's gonna get him regardless. You know
why?
why? Because he'd be so focused
my
up.
God.
Like, ooh, I'm about to battle
Right.
every night. So
But,
he would destroy
yeah,
whoever.
But the other
So he
categories,
gets that.
I can't say. You know,
Hoop, I'm
But
gonna
Cat
go
is
with
like
Kevin
the
Hart.
real shit though, but no, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Kevin Hart on the
think?
hoop side
right? Me too.
because he works out.
And he younger, and
He's-
Cat
and-
is
and,
very frail
You
right
know,
now.
you box him down
Fairly
and
frail.
you know do
So,
his
you know,
thing to him.
He got to get some
I'm not
work
gonna
up
do
on
it.
And
him.
he's a really, really small dude.
I'm right. I fuck with Cat Williams. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying
Yeah.
he's a different Cat Williams than
He
the first
speaks
Cat
the
Williams
type
that I
of
was
shit though. I
introduced to.
think for me, he be speaking some wild, outlandish shit, and I
For
think
real.
that's what I connect with
For real.
because I'm wild like that.
Right.
I'm gonna say that type of
Right.
bullshit. He said.
Some of the shit he
Even
say,
what
I
he just
feel.
did the other day.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would have did in a weak moment.
Right, but he like.
If I'm having
sorry,
a
I
bad
never
week and
shoulda
I had
did
enough
that.
Delver
It
there,
ain't-
I probably would have said
but
the same
to say
shit.
I never should have did that, called you out with your family and everything, and then you
You
turn around and
know-
call another man out and his family like
I
it's
said
just-
your shoes
it's
was
ass
whack.
backwards to
My
me.
bad.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And that's why I was like, okay, that's the only
It's
part I
like
don't like.
bipolar behavior. Like, I'm
Kanye.
sorry, I ain't sorry.
Kanye.
I'm sorry, I ain't sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye.
Like, what is going on?
I'm
So,
high,
like,
I'm not high.
right, I'm high, I'm
Right.
not high. Right. But this
Right.
was on the
Mine.
same show though. Like,
Man.
was he coming down or
But
I don't or
He got
going
that
up?
Kanye in him.
But
You
Kanye.
can't see them,
shout out to
them
Kanye
traits.
because you're losing your
But
mind.
see,
And
traits.
again, take this
a little
Twitter.
different though. Kanye is still relevant in the scenes right now, and Kanye got bread, so Kanye can run.
He
his
still
mouth
got
little
he still got a
differently.
little screw loose though.
Right. He
Something
got a
wrong
whole
with
bunch.
him.
That's
of
all I'm
screws.
saying.
He got a
That's
whole
what I'm
bunch of
saying.
screws.
He might have
Something
more
wrong with
money
him.
And I'm
to.
just saying he can back his up a little more. You know what I mean? You have to pick your battles
Absolutely.
wisely.
Is this the
There's
hill
no
you're gonna
way-
die on?
But
today?
you know what his name?
Basically.
Like
It
you're
might-
going
I'm gonna
into
tell you what
the
it's
ring
gonna
with
do.
a giant.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you what it's
Absolutely.
gonna do from a business standpoint. You could see somebody really sitting back back saying, look, we're going to throw a shot in the dark. You know, things ain't good for us right now. Shows ain't popping like they're supposed to be. My jokes ain't as funny.
Right.
Tell you what, let's throw a shot at somebody. You know what I
50
mean?
Cent
Let's see what happens.
every time.
Now look. Now,
But then why
the domino.
apologize?
No, that part I just found out from you guys today.
Today.
But before
It
I'm
just- 'cause it
saying
just
the
happened. It
domino
literally just
effect of
happened.
it. If you got a Cat Williams show coming up, you like, oh yeah, I'm at that show.
Yeah,
Because I
but
know he's going to go
You
in.
switching shows in the middle. Don't nobody know where to go. First you said you was going to do it in Philly. Then you went and apologized and say, I'm changing my show to Barclays in New York. So what about the people in
But
Philly
here's
that
the
bought
thing,
their tickets?
again.
I guess
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
And how they
you
know
gotta
next week you're not going to go
commit
there and
to
say, now I'm going to Atlanta because I'm going
Thank
after
you.
so-and-so.
But
Like,
you know,
Because it's
this-
a business decision.
Okay,
It's
besides
unstable.
all that,
Exactly.
besides all that,
unstable.
Exactly.
No
fuck
one,
all that.
how is that a business decision? Don't nobody buy no tickets
here's
because
the
don't nobody
thing.
know where to
A
go.
crazy person can make a business decision. It doesn't mean it has to be right.
Right, but I'm saying,
But it's still a
who
decision.
gonna buy the tickets? Because we
Here's
don't know
my
where to
problem.
go.
Oh,
with
some
it,
people
though.
gonna
But
buy
I'm
the
saying
ticket.
we don't know. Yeah, people in Philly probably bought their tickets till they found out the nigga going to New York now.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's some fucked up shit.
But I think right now it's a gamble. Period. Buying this ticket because you don't
All the
even
way.
know if you're
He
gonna
gonna
last
show up.
Real.
or if it's gonna be
And
And
some
if
other.
he show up,
Show
what
up
is it
to
gonna
some-
be? No, and he didn't. Because one
Yeah.
of the shows he out here, he didn't.
He
fucking
didn't show up too.
But here's my
Yep,
thing with
I was
all of
weak.
it. For me, the black ass bottom line today on this beautiful Sunday in Seattle is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got shit to do.
Right.
You're calling out other people for what?
I want that old
normally
cat
when
back.
you're basically
Come on,
normally
cat.
when you're unhappy
Come on
with
back
shit
to us.
and you voice all of that, you're unhappy with something else going on in your life. I need
Right.
you to figure it out.
Right.
Get off social media like Kanye. I need his wife to pull him back, get him together.
Right.
Why are we doing this?
And before we move
What are we
on,
talking
since
about?
you brought up Kanye, so we can talk about his
But can
brother-in-law.
we
But
please?
first, before
Let's
you
go.
move on, I want to know where is Cat Kids at? Because he is on some shit.
So
Boy,
I'm gonna
there's a lot
just
of shit.
wait.
Where them kids
Say
at?
I'll
I
hold.
thought he said they live with him.
I'll hold.
I remember when he was doing good, they was living with him, but they still living with
I'll
him. They doing the
hold.
shit he doing right now.
Say I'll be here.
That's a
If
great
they is,
question.
CPS ain't doing their motherfucking job. Okay, anyway. So, talking about Kanye's brother-in-law.
Should we do a disclaimer?
Like-
Hey, if anyone knows where Cat Williams' children is, like, let us know. Send us
Please,
an
we doing,
update.
like, the milk carton
We want to
search.
know if they're eating.
Let us know.
Hit us up at
Have you ever seen pictures of
emeraldradio@gmail.com,
No
and we
pictures?
want to
My
know.
nigga, I ain't
No.
never seen
Oh, we're
picture.
also on Instagram.
That's
Oh, shout out
fucked
to
up.
Stitcher because that's our
That's
new
fucked up.
sponsor.
You
So,
right. I ain't never
look,
seen no. we don't
That's
even
you
know
out
what
there
things
fucked
is.
up.
Milk carton like a motherfucker. Let us know, y'all. For real.
Damn.
But talking about Kanye's brother-in-law. So did you hear that Rob and Black China broke up?
So I kind of heard about it because I kind of cared for like 2 seconds.
Right.
Because I always thought that shit. Remember, we just talked about
Right, we
that.
did. And
We
I
just
was
talked about
actually
that.
kind of
Like, that's-
rooting for him,
you
though.
know what I
Like,
mean?
let him do him. I
I
thought he
mean,
was
I kind
happy.
of wanted that to work.
You know what I mean?
A
He went
little
across the
bit.
world and got the bitch from jail. I thought the shit was real.
I mean, a nigga drive to Texas from Cali.
Right, he
and
went and
got
got the
there in
bitch.
like, what, 40? Not
Yeah.
even, what,
He had,
30?
like,
I don't know. I'm making,
What he had up
what,
under that
32
engine,
hours?
He was young.
He got there.
Like, I'm finna come get you,
Pussy
boo.
too good.
Man.
So he made it there
Man.
and got her, but, you know.
I ain't got too much for that one.
Man. But hold on, they broke up though. But she got get back like a motherfucker. She was on there with a whole nother dude already. In less
So
than
that I
24
didn't see.
Hours.
That I did
I
not
was
see.
like,
So
dang,
who's she with now?
I don't know. So he wasn't no famous dude.
Oh,
he
he's
looked
not.
Like, he looked kind of like, I don't know, like.
Is this a TV
Islander
show or
something.
something?
No. It's
It's
on
just their
social
life?
media.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
their
is-
life.
oh.
This is the
Yeah,
life they
this is
show
their
us. I
life.
don't know
Yeah,
if it's
we
their
don't
real
know.
life. I don't know.
We can't speak for that.
Yeah, because we don't know them. But this is the shit they want us to know. So we're going to talk about what the fuck they want us to know. And right now, she got a whole new nigga in
Look,
less than 24 hours.
Look,
Does she
they were
rap or what? I'm
No.
trying to figure
No,
out
her
why
baby
she
daddy
famous.
stripper.
She
Why
used
she
to work at
famous?
King of Diamonds. She was
right.
a
She
stripper,
used to be a
and
stripper from
Tiger is her baby
Miami.
daddy.
Very well known.
And he's famous because of his sister.
Tiger.
Tyga, yeah, he's
Tiger,
famous because his sisters and his daddy. But Tyga was a rapper,
Right.
and she was her baby daddy. He her baby daddy. So you know, she was
And
in-
that's why she's famous.
And that's why she's
pretty
famous.
much.
And
She
now
was
she's
in the
dating
limelight,
a
out with
Kardashian.
That's to
him.
get on.
He brought her out, you know what I mean?
I guess.
And I mean, she got asked for days, put a week on it. You
Well,
know,
didn't
all
we
the-
talk
you know
about that
how
last
go.
week? I
Is it
think
real,
it's fix
though?
a flag.
I don't know. I don't know because she
She
was already
said, I
working at
don't
King of
know.
Diamonds. I really don't know.
Not to say, because some squats will change your life.
Oh, they got
like, if
fake
you're
ones at
really
King of Diamonds.
committed,
there's
like,
some-
squats
some-
will make
I done
your ass
seen
look
some
amazing.
real
But
country,
for what
downtown,
she
real
got,
shit, so-
that ain't
It
Popeyes,
could be. I
nigga.
don't
Church's
know.
Chicken ain't doing that
I
for
don't
you.
know, girl.
Okay,
I'm
let's
not
be
gonna
clear.
say yeah. I'm not gonna say
I
nay.
would-
You
yeah.
never can tell with the bitches.
We
in
don't
this
have no
industry.
receipts,
now,
I don't personally know, but it don't.
I just haven't really heard. But that's
It
pretty much
don't
how
look
she
real
made her
to me.
paper. And now she got some like lash business and some more shit or whatever.
And I'm not
But
mad at that because
she
that's on the
she
business.
was going with Rob.
On the business sense, that's dope.
She got her money, you know. She started on the pole and
That's
worked her way
dope.
up. How can you hate?
What?
Now she
Hey.
ain't got to
You
do
doing
nothing
something?
but
You
get
ain't
paper.
Look,
Whatever works.
You know,
I mean-
it's just like that little girl, India Love. She started messing with game and got famous because people start following her on Instagram.
but
shit.
Instagram.
I'm like, that's all you
he
gotta
said
do?
it goes down in the deal.
That's all you gotta do. Like,
I've been beating
and
that
now then
phone.
her and her sister and them had a show, little reality show called The West.
That's
Coast
what
and
I
shit.
kind of
Like,
thought was gonna
how-
happen.
how
To be
is it
real,
that easy?
with Rob and China, I thought they would have. Because Chris
Right,
is
but they
to
didn't stay
me,
together long enough.
Chris is the mastermind behind all
They
this
didn't stay
shit. To
together long
me,
enough.
and so I thought a reality show
I
was
I
for
don't
sure
know.
coming.
I don't know if it's just me, but I'm from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
It sounds like y'all discussing like a soap opera or something.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, but if you think about it, sit back and think about it. Like, really, really think about it. Everybody's life is a motherfucking soap opera. Think about the shit that goes on in your life and shit that I know I can say some shit. You like, God damn, that really happened? Like, think
Let's
about
not
it.
talk
You know
about
what
my
I'm saying?
week. What?
Back in the
Let's
day
go.
when you was young,
Let's
things that went
go.
on with your baby daddy, I done done some shit.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say out loud and incriminate myself, but it is what it is. You know?
Say
If
no
you
names, no dates,
right,
no
If you really
locations.
sit back and think about it, everybody's life is
Especially
a soap
statute
opera.
of limitations.
Think about
is
it.
that we
Can
don't
you
want
not
to do
think
that.
about something in your life like, damn, I can't believe this shit.
Yeah,
just
you
happened.
did the wrong thing.
Right, like I can't believe this shit is happening right now.
I've been there.
It goes
Like
it goes
a week
down.
ago.
I ain't
Theirs
hip.
is just like, you ain't hip.
I'm not. Well, I'm hip to what you're saying, but I ain't hip to them. So
Right.
that's a
You know?
subject on me. I just know of them,
Yeah.
but I don't
See,
know.
theirs is just in the,
you know what
in
I
the
mean?
limelight. All
Yeah.
it is some people they got together, they boyfriend and girlfriend.
They're
and
famous
they
for
broke
basically
up,
no
and the
reason.
girlfriend got a
for
new
no
man now.
reason. Like
See,
no
me,
reason.
I got too much to do
I done seen that.
in my day
Mm-hmm.
to really be concerned with those kind of cats. Like, it's funny you see all
this
of
part
that
of what we
stuff.
do.
I was gonna say
we
that's
have-
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
driving,
I'm not-
so we gotta know.
No,
the
I'm
fuck
not
shit.
saying on
Like,
y'all's
we gotta
tip.
know what's
I'm
going
not saying
on.
on y'all's tip,
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
we have to know.
In
I'm
general.
saying
Yeah.
in general, like, that's what they want us talking about
Right.
versus this other crazy shit
True.
that's going
Like,
on.
we got real
They
life
want us
shit.
focused off
Right.
on that.
Oh,
You
we
know what
talk
I
about
mean?
that too,
It's
though.
smoke and mirrors.
You know what I mean? We
Right.
talk about that too, and that's what they
Oh, I
don't
know.
understand. There may be some people that are blinded to that situation, but there's a lot of people that, although they may be involved in what's going on in like social media and
Yeah.
Hollywood and stuff like that,
Right.
they know what's going on behind in the background.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
not tricking nobody.
No.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Not
just,
at all.
it's not enough of us.
Not
that
at
know.
all.
And
So
that's
we're-
the problem.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Y'all can have shows and y'all can talk about it and touch on it and move on and have a life after it.
right.
But there's a whole lot of cats that's just living through that. Like,
Right.
they really actually
know
waking
better.
up
Right.
wondering
What do you say? We
what,
live
what their day is
vicariously.
like.
What are they
You know what I'm
doing? We don't fuck
saying? And
with
that's
that.
how they actually eat.
Yeah, that's true.
And we always say that because we're
Right.
pretty fair. We're not knocking them on your hustle.
At all.
Because to
I'ma
be
tell you
real,
right now,
your bread is
it-
way longer than
man,
mine.
I
I
was
kind of
just
want a
gonna
part
say,
of that.
let that opportunity
Just
come
let
to
me
me.
know how to get in,
Shit.
and we'll figure it out.
Y'all
I'm
say
just
whatever
saying.
y'all want to say. As long as that bank account look right, I'm gonna
Look,
do what I gotta do. You know
I can
what
run
mean?
your social
I can't have
media.
nobody get their paper.
You need someone
Now,
to go get
everything
you
mad
in
at
and
it.
out
forget it.
burgers.
I'm not
Mad
mad
at
at it.
It's not a
You know?
problem.
What I'm mad at is I didn't have an idea first. Shit, that's what I'm mad at. I'm
Makes
not
sense.
mad at you getting that money.
That makes
Get
sense.
your
So I hit
bread,
it
you know?
first, Ray J.
It's like,
Yeah.
No, but what I'm mad at, you're basically famous for no talent. Like, you haven't done anything to get there. Should
the
I
world
knock
we
your
live in.
hustle? Absolutely not.
Right.
As a realist, no.
Right.
You're getting bread. I
Right.
should not knock that, but I am knocking that because every time I fucking log on to anything, they're talking about you. You're
Right.
everywhere.
right,
Why?
right.
You ain't
It's
put out no
working.
Right, because
record.
people
You
are,
ain't made
because
no.
people are
Oh,
interested.
Kanye's making clothes, but
People-
you ain't made no
people
clothes.
interested.
Yeah.
That's all that it is. People is interested.
Chris is the mastermind.
long as people
I
are
gotta give it to her.
interested-
Shout out to fucking Kris Jenner
You know
because
what
that
I'm
bitch
saying?
Yeah.
obviously knows
All she did, she
what
played
she's
out
doing.
her
No, she
opportunity
knows what
to
she's
be
doing.
able to put herself in the limelight
Yeah.
because her husband,
She's
of course,
built
set
a
it up.
dynasty.
He made it relevant. Everybody
Man.
started knowing the Kardashian name once he
Man.
started getting involved with that OJ
Ooh,
situation.
have you been watching
I
that?
have been watching it.
Girl?
It's a good show.
Ooh.
I
Ooh,
seen
it's a
one
good show.
series.
Yeah,
I
what?
wasn't feeling it, and I saw one episode. But when I saw the one episode, I was like, okay, I see what everybody's
I'm about
saying.
to say, don't be like
I
that.
understand.
'cause
I
The
get it.
show
It's
is
good.
a what?
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. I'm waiting
Wait a
on
minute.
episode 6 to come
Look,
on.
when
like,
they bring
we-
on Mark Furman on that, I'm
Oh my-
like,
right.
But see, I
Nigga,
can't do
let's go.
I can't really do. I stopped doing that since cable got big. I have to. I binge listen. or watch. I'll take a whole. I want to wait and let it
And
stack
let it-
up,
right.
and I'll
I don't
sit
have that
back
much time in
and
my
get it
day.
on
I don't
Netflix
have that much time in
and
my
watch
day
the
right
whole
there.
joint.
Yeah, people
You know what I'm
do
saying?
that. Like,
Build
I
it.
don't
do.
got that much time in my day. I got.
That's the best way because I need to know. Like
Yeah,
I need
but
to know.
I'm going.
I can't
I'm
wait
going
up till
to
next
it.
Tuesday
Absolutely.
to
I'm
figure
putting
out
10
what's popping.
episodes
Even
on
right
there,
now,
I might be able to watch 2.
Before
and then I got
we
something to
even
do. I got-
record it,
I can't do it.
look, before we even record it, I'm trying to find out what's hot. I'm like, a lot of this shit ain't hot. Like, do we
Right.
even care?
Right, for
Are
real.
we talking about this today?
Like,
'Cause, you know.
Yeah, but anyway, so how y'all feel about that Donald Trump looking like a Republican?
So that's a
nominee?
real thing.
That's some bullshit.
It's a real thing.
That's that bullshit.
Like,
right
you
there.
niggas, shout out to America, middle America, wherever you at, because y'all made
telling
this
you
a
right
real
now.
thing.
I'm
It's a real
searching
thing.
for real estate in the motherland because
Look, I
we
want to go to Toronto.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Because some
fuck
shit's
around in
about to go
Toronto.
down.
I'm outta here,
and
bro.
Just in case, I always say, if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. So
hello?
I'm not trying to wait till the
Jesus
last
is
minute
here
and this
today.
nigga start making these weird ass
Come
decisions
on
for
now.
me.
What?
Fuck that.
Are
I
you
need to be prepared.
serious?
Me and my baby is deucing.
And you know the one thing I
no.
do respect about him, I don't respect all his politics. I will say I respect anybody that's real enough to say this is what I think. I stand by that.
Right, and I don't give a fuck.
And that's what it is.
I feel
like
him on
I
that.
appreciate a racist. If
Right.
a racist will tell me,
Now,
look,
I don't
fuck with black.
appreciate.
I
don't
to me,
appreciate them motherfuckers.
if you can tell me to my face you don't fuck with me, I would appreciate that better than under a passive aggressive racist to be around me
Yeah.
and I find out later.
Right.
I would appreciate you to tell me. You
I don't know if
fuck
I
with me.
appreciate it,
so
but
to me,
I feel
to
you
me, I do.
for telling me.
But for Donald, that's where I'm like, okay,
Now,
I
for
kind of
Donald-
want Trump to win.
are you serious?
I kind of want him to
You gotta
win.
leave. This is
Are
the
you
last
sitting
time
at
he's
this
here.
table?
That's right. I was
Don't
like,
your
this is the
son
last
say
time
Jesus
he's
was a
here.
revolutionary?
Don't you want to know why?
I mean, come on now.
Don't you want to know
Hell,
why?
really? Hell no.
I'm about to leave.
Do you know? hold
I'm
on.
leaving.
Do you know he don't want you?
You have no idea why I said that.
Why you?
We don't.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
we're already
See
mad.
there, see how
Because that's how
see
we
how-
roll. We're already
Right.
mad. We
Right.
don't
Got
care.
you.
Let me know.
Okay, we'll wait.
My take is a little different. I'm thinking I don't really want him to win, but there's a part of me that I need to see something happen to make niggas wake up.
Okay, that's a
For
Yeah,
real.
but-
Let me tell you what I'm
that
saying.
means we can have him almost win. Cause fuck that. If he wins,
No, I take
he,
that.
He in there
I
and
take
he got it. Fuck that. Now he can have him almost win
Thank
to wake
you.
niggas up.
Yeah,
wake
I take-
up.
Because
He
it's
almost
already,
won.
I'm
I ain't talking about
right
who he
now.
is
Yeah,
I was
as
gonna
a,
say, I'm
almost
woke
won
as
right
a
now.
president.
Right.
I'm
That's
woke
what
right
will
now
wake
from
me
what the
up.
fuck. Are
But
you
once you
serious?
give him that power shit, all that shit gonna go
I'm
down.
gone,
So I don't
bro.
want him
So
to win.
it ain't even as much about him being the president. But my point is, people really forget that the power's with the people. So it ain't even about the person that you voting for. It's about the people that's voting for that person.
Right.
Because there's a million. Donald Trump been going. I'll take it back for you. If you look at, it's like a domino effect. You had Bush. He came in. He blew it up. Messed it up. Everybody know.
Are we talking about senior Bush? We're talking about senior. We're not talking about W. Okay, so we're talking about W.
That's
All
too
right,
far to
last
go
one.
back.
The last one. Okay, I just want to clarify because
Yeah.
some
So-
niggas ain't gonna Google it. They're remedial, so we gotta.
So he blew it.
I'm just.
He, you know what I mean? He killed it. And what happened after that? It got so bad that even some white folks was like, shit, I'll vote for a nigga.
Right.
Fuck it. Somebody, you know what I
Obama
mean?
came
I don't
with
care.
change.
I don't care. I'm willing to start looking out the box now.
Right.
Because the way this dude who was supposed to be my dude
And he fucked
done
up.
blew shit up. So you know what?
Right.
Fuck it. A nigga come along, he sound good, he talking good, go ahead, do the thing. He look
Right.
good,
When you say
wife
he
look
talks so
good.
eloquent,
You feel
They
me?
done stressed his ass.
Like, go ahead and do it.
Obama look old now.
So then Obama
They
comes
always
in.
do,
And he
though.
was fine
All of
when
them,
he was
honestly.
in.
Yeah,
Oh
they-
He
Lord.
look old. But
So
anyway,
then
he did.
Shout
I
out to
still
Obama.
love you, Obama, but
Right.
So then Obama
Stress your
comes
ass
in, he does his thing, right? So what happens when he comes in? He comes in, and not to get too deep with it, but they took what the Congress said, we ain't doing shit with him.
Right.
We're not gonna let him. Okay, so
They
y'all
won't let him
want
do
to put him
shit.
in office.
Right.
We're gonna show you he can't
gonna
do
shut
shit.
him
So when you
down.
go back in the history books, you ain't gonna be able to
Absolutely.
say, oh, he did this all incredible
Absolutely.
shit, right? So now that it's
Obamacare,
over,
though.
now all the Republicans
Right.
is coming out saying he didn't do nothing.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like they ain't taking no blame for the fact they set that whole shit up.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
now it's they turned out.
Even
And
with
so
this-
they so frustrated as shit. They don't want Trump either.
absolutely
But they like,
not.
if he's the one that can get the votes and keep us from getting this white
Right,
lady in here,
right.
then let's do what we got to do. They willing to go for anything right now.
That's scary.
So I'm
That's
like, if we
so
all
scary.
sit
Are you
back,
serious?
if
'Cause
we
that's
sit back
scary.
and see what's
Look.
going on and be like, okay, so y'all really,
But this is
y'all
a
really
real
want to
thing.
let him? This is a dude
Right,
that
and
sat
this
up
is
and
a
said in
real
an
thing.
interview, he would hump his daughter if it wasn't his daughter.
Here's what this nigga said. He's telling you niggas don't.
Well, why?
fuck
Where would
with
that come
Apple.
from in
right?
your brain?
No,
what are you
hold
talking
on. He
about?
just told everybody don't fuck with Apple because of the whole shit going on in California with the terrorists. Because Apple was saying no, we don't want to create something to the effect of where you can unlock the phone. Trump is like, don't fuck with him. But at the same time, you're tweeting from your iPhone.
Right.
Why are we? We're listening
Right.
to him.
Trump said he got a big dick.
Did he really?
And Google it.
I
Google
would
it whenever you
tell
get
you-
the
I would
chance.
say
Go
really
back
get my
and
Google
Google
one.
Let me get him my
No,
Google.
for
Show
real.
wasn't born with it.
Let
He
me
probably
get him my
bought it.
Googles.
He said it in a.
Wait.
He probably bought it.
What?
He said it in one of them debates.
Old ass.
He didn't just say it in an interview or he said it a long time ago.
The
He
nigga
said
means
it
it
in
as
a
a
debate.
metaphor, meaning he got big balls because he ain't scared of a motherfucker. Because
You
he
know
don't
it.
mean
And
in
even
actuality.
He was
Farrakhan
talking-
said that.
We all
Google
know
it.
Right.
Trump ain't got no business.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
We
now.
all know that.
Even Farrakhan
I
just
ain't even
said,
had
and
to
I
see
fuck
it.
But
with
I'm saying,
I know that.
see, just y'all gonna take it into the dick stuff.
Okay.
All I'm saying is the point is
What about
that
the dick?
he willing to say he like
Anything.
really he truly
He don't give
like
a fuck.
I don't give a
He
fuck.
really don't.
He don't give a fuck.
So it ain't even like the Republicans.
So part of you gotta
Even
kind of
if-
respect it though.
Nah, a lot of the
him.
Republicans
Yeah.
are like shit. Well, you know, we need him to win, but damn.
Right.
Right.
This is about to be
Like,
some
calm down.
bullshit.
Right.
Like we may not ever get another
Ever.
president ever off of this
They
dude.
won't.
You know what I'm saying?
So with all that said, let's transition. Perfect segue into Hillary just got the nomination in Louisiana, but so did Trump. And so what I'm trying to learn, it's not meaning the nomination for the presidency, but for that state,
For
they're
the-
saying for the Democrats, we fuck with
fuck
Hillary.
yeah.
For Republicans, we fuck with
right.
him.
Because
They
you
just
can only
won
have
that
one
last
Republican
night.
and one
Right,
Democrat
right.
go for the
so they
presidency.
both just got that
So that's
last
why
night.
now
What do you
they're
think
going
about
for who's
Hillary?
gonna be.
Because everybody is so gung ho on her.
I
I'm
like-
not.
let me tell you,
I'm not really.
I have
all
pros
the
and
way
cons.
sold.
One, I don't know how I feel about a female being the president.
I mean,
now
girl.
I love.
Whoa.
Hold on, let me say what I gotta say.
We're about to get so much hate mail.
Y'all gonna be
Fuck
mad
you.
at me.
Send it to Emerald Rain.
No, I'm just
radio
thinking.
at
I'm wondering
Let
if
me
I
tell you
had.
why.
What
We
if I
don't
had
care.
said that?
Let me
though?
tell you why, though.
What
Let
if
me
I
tell you
said
why.
that?
No,
Y'all would
Let me tell
be
you
jumping
why,
across the
because
table.
I'm a
right now.
woman,
No, I don't
and
think
I
so.
can
No,
relate
no.
to how the fuck we get down.
Yeah.
Once a month, we go through some shit.
We
Yeah.
gonna be hating
And
you
we
niggas.
we might make
We don't
some,
like you
some
niggas.
decisions off of impulse
Come on, bro.
to fuck the motherfucker.
You
They got some
might
pretty
die.
powerful
You know what
women
I'm
out here
Come
now,
on.
though.
Right. What they,
I'm
what
just
they
saying.
They got a 4-star general, a woman, the first
Absolutely.
black
We're
woman
not
that just
seeing
became
Okay,
a
but she
4-star.
don't decide when the fuck we go to
Look.
war. So she again don't have no power. Yeah, she might be over some motherfuckers that's in the army shooting up shit,
That's
but
true.
she
Yes.
don't go to war. She don't decide if we go to war.
That's true.
All she do is decide
Come
who
on.
go to war.
To
So
be
she
real-
might be sending some motherfuckers she don't
To
like
be
out
real-
there. So oh, you pissed me off last time. Guess what?
Right.
You're on the front
To
line.
be
motherfucker.
real-
she might be doing that, but she don't
Right.
decide if we're going to war. or
Me
not.
Right, but I'm
last
saying she's
Tuesday,
still a
we would've went
woman.
to war.
Right.
Like,
She still have to
period.
go in
Come
and
on.
be in
Right, but
charge
we
of
ain't
this
had a woman
war.
in this type of
No,
power. This is what
no.
I'm saying. That makes decisions that affect the entire country.
No, I
not
agree.
Just a
I agree.
small
All I'm
division.
saying is when that when that woman is at war,
Right.
she's still gonna have 7 days within that war.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But
Which
she
is gonna,
still gotta-
but she gonna have to
she's
make the
right.
right decision.
Right, but she-
right.
right.
The
But
scale
guess
of
what?
it is way.
You don't understand.
crazier.
She's making decisions based on something coming from above her.
Right.
Even
That's
though
true.
she's a general, she ain't the top
The
person.
president is too.
She gonna about to gather
No.
you.
President is too.
When the president go to war, the president decide, fuck it, we going to war.
You know who
Basically.
decide? Big business decide.
Yeah, I know,
The
but at the
dudes who
end of
pay
the
his
day,
pockets.
at the end of the day, the
Okay.
president
He's a puppet.
decides if they go. The president decide they go to war.
Okay.
They can say fuck everybody, we going to war. Now it may not be the best decision for them
Right.
later on because
But I
they don't piss
understand.
those
Yeah,
big
Bush
businessmen
proved
off.
that.
Right.
Bush
They don't
proved
piss the
that.
big businessmen off, and that's what I'm saying. When a woman is going through certain situations, situation, she don't think straight.
We
so you
think
might
a
piss
little
her off and say the wrong
different.
thing, and she like, fuck you, I'm
And
going
we
to war.
do, and I'm about
then
to
when
say
it's
we
over,
move
she gonna be
different.
like, fuck,
I didn't want
shouldn't
you to
have- I
convince
shouldn't
me,
have
but
went
you're
to
starting
war.
to convince
No,
me.
You know
but
what I mean?
we do.
Because I know I done done it before. Because I'd be so mad during that time. I'd be like, I'm finna fuck this motherfucker
We do
world up.
move
And
different.
then after that, I'd be like, damn,
Wow.
I shouldn't even did that
You know,
shit.
you might- do
like,
you
I
have
was
to go
mad.
apologize?
Oh, I don't do that.
You don't do-
most
she's
of the
like,
time. Sometimes
I
I
don't
do,
do
depending
that.
on who it is. Let me not say I don't. But I'm just saying, women
Shout out to
sometimes
the no
we
apologies.
are very emotional creatures. We make decisions based off of our emotions and our impulses, which is a great thing.
So you don't think y'all can do it?
I didn't say I don't think we can
No,
do
I'm
it.
asking you.
I definitely think we can do it.
Okay.
I think
Absolutely
so,
think we
but
can do it.
you know
but
what?
I'm saying
Not
is,
her.
Are you
I
voting
think
for it?
that we can. You're damn right. All I'm saying is, though, I think that with a woman being in that situation, those emotions can sometimes come into play. And you
Absolutely.
can't be emotional like that when you're being the
Absolutely.
president. You have to be neutral. And it's easier for a man to do it than a woman. That's just life. Period. Now, the reason why I say I do and I don't is because she do have motherfucking Bill Clinton behind her motherfucking back. And he done this
And
before.
she has
And
experience.
he did it
And
he
she
did a
has
good job at it.
experience.
So he
Right.
can also be there and be like, look, you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You the motherfucking president. You can't be doing that.
Well, I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
I really
Hey,
can't.
Mr. President.
I can't debate you
I
on
love you, Bill.
what y'all got under your hoods.
No, shout
You know
out
what
to
I'm saying? I
Black,
can't-
beautiful
I think
Black
you gonna know a little better than
ebony
me, so-
family
I
out
mean,
here.
I'm sure you done dealt with some emotional
Yeah.
women, and you be like, man. And then later she might come back like, oh, I was tripping. I'm telling you, we go
Oh,
through
for sure.
that.
But I'm just
We go
saying.
through that.
I think it's possible. I wouldn't put it past a woman to
and
get
then
up in there
her
and
being
do
in
it.
a room full of men talking
Right.
shit, and you know, because you know them Republicans, they not just gonna give her what she want, they gonna do it just like they did Obama. But
Oh,
women
always,
we're
always,
different, we're emotional
always,
creatures, and we're
always.
vengeful, and we don't forget a motherfucking thing. So
Word.
it doesn't always play
Word
in your
to
favor
life.
sometimes when you're
All right.
making
No
major
women.
decisions.
Yes, we
like
said
that.
it. No women.
No,
Don't do that.
I'm not, I didn't
convinced.
say no women.
Hillary
I'm
might
convinced.
win, you
I'm
guys.
saying,
You did it.
I'm saying not any woman. Hillary, she got Bill behind her. So, like I said, I'm going to vote for Hillary like a motherfucker. I fuck with her. I got Bill behind her. But just in general, where people say, we need a woman in president, we need a woman. Not just any woman
Nah, I
can
was
do
about
this
to say,
motherfucking
not
job.
necessarily.
Because it's
No,
a big
no,
thing. She
no.
has somebody that, she sat in the White House for 2 terms and watched her husband.
Did you feel
and
like
laid
that
in the
about
bed.
Obama?
What? Oh, I love Obama.
But I'm saying, was you like, just because he's black?
No.
Or-
He's black. He ain't just black, actually. He's half. People keep forgetting
African.
that. He's
I didn't
half.
forget it.
He's
Yeah,
African.
I still
he's
call him
half.
black,
He's
though.
not black. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, the reason why I give him black is because his wife, now she got a pressing comb in the bathroom. She's real, all the way 100. And he got a strong
Oh my God.
black woman that came
Right.
from nothing and made herself
Absolutely.
something
Yeah.
behind
Chicago.
him. Who also has a strong mama that came from nothing and made her way up to make her daughter have
Absolutely.
something. So he got a strong backbone. So yeah, I fuck with Obama for that reason only. And that reason only, because I'm going to tell you, Obama wasn't raised with us.
Right.
So he don't always think like we may think. But you know what I'm saying? He got his wife who backs him up like
What you think?
like
Dave?
you know you done fucked up. You can't be doing that.
Look.
She from Chicago. So yes, she's all together and very proper on
Yeah.
TV, but don't get it twisted. She's
I
from
mean,
Chicago. I'm
I
sure she
believe
got
that.
a little
I believe that.
I'm
Look,
sure she
my
got
whole
it in
point
there.
of view is I'm not fucking with no candidate at this point. Nobody's really impressed me. I know Hillary. I like what Bernie's saying. The reality of it
fuck
is he's
Bernie.
old as shit though.
Bernie, I was just gonna say Bernie ain't even gonna make
And
it.
to be real, and I'm gonna get hate mail and against
Bernie ain't
and that.
even gonna make it. Bernie is old. He needs to just
and
let it
even
go.
for what I say, because I've always been told that for people that fuck with me, but some of my views are, believe it or not, are kind of conservative.
Bernie remind me
You
of
know,
Ross
so,
Perot old ass.
I
when he
mean,
was
but
trying to
yeah,
run
but like
that.
even with
He
Donald,
old.
I
Go
believe
sit down somewhere.
some of he says I
He
even
I like
for
him
president
better
of
I
this
can
than
fuck with
I like
that.
him better than Clinton though.
Who,
really.
Bernie?
Yeah, I mean I'll fuck
Yeah.
with it,
I'm
but my
telling
whole
you,
point is I don't
my
fuck with none of
thing
them.
is,
I'm not with.
I'm a
nobody.
Democrat anyway, but my thing is,
Yeah.
Hillary has Bill, and out of all the
Right.
presidents, I fuck with Bill. I'm sorry, that nigga
Yeah,
was on the
I mean,
magazine.
for me,
like
like,
he fucked
I-
with us,
I
and
just-
shit was good. And I
nah.
really think that him having been there before twice.
Right.
Being her husband, they've been married forever. She done watched him. She done been a senator. I think that she's gonna do a great job. I
For
think
me,
she would do a
again,
great job because of the history.
I'm not fucking
like
with
I
none
said,
of
not
them.
just any woman, but
Nah.
that particular woman, because she has that history. I think she'll do a better job than motherfucking Bernie old ass. Who
well,
Bernie
he ain't
ain't gonna be
gonna
able
make-
to
they're not
get
gonna
on.
elect him.
He can't do all them plane rides.
that's-
His heart thing ain't gonna work.
But that's
on there.
my thing.
No,
but here's
he
my
can't do
thing.
it.
He obviously is not gonna be.
And
the
I
nominee.
definitely don't want Trump.
He's not gonna be the nominee.
So who else?
I mean, I think we know that. They're
Right,
letting
okay.
him kick it. They're letting him cook right now.
Because he got
He's
that
just
bread.
doing-
He got money, so
Right.
they like going to spend
That's
your
the
money,
thing.
Bernie.
Like it's almost
It's
like
your last hoorah.
you're
Going to spend your money,
patronizing someone. You're like, oh,
Right.
just go be cute for a
But I'm
second.
saying,
That's what I think they're
with
saying.
all that,
He's
who
not
else?
about to
Who else?
win
I
this
definitely
shit.
don't want Trump.
I already know what it is going to be.
So-
Hillary is about to be Donald, and that's what.
Right.
This is the whole reason
So
why
out
we're
of
talking
those two,
about
I
it.
choose
America,
Hillary.
which is scary. You made Donald a real thing. He's here. Like
Man.
this is for real.
I thought it
used
was
to
a
think it was
joke.
a joke. No, for real.
I did not
I
think
thought
he was
this shit
gonna
was
go
some
all the way like
bullshit a
that.
while ago, but he's for real.
No, and did you
it's a
see
real
that
thing.
they said that he was thinking about making? Y'all might not know who this man is though. Did you see they was thinking about making Sheriff Joe Arpaio his
I heard of.
his undercard or
Okay, so
vice president or
I
whatever?
heard
Do y'all
about
know who
that.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio is?
I heard about
Well, let me
that.
enlighten
Well,
you because I
I'm
am
gonna say,
born and
tell the
raised
people.
in Arizona.
Yeah, tell the people.
Those that don't know,
I
I'm born and
tell
raised in
them,
Arizona.
though.
And
Yeah.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio is the sheriff. Of,
Asshole.
Oh my goodness,
He's fucked
he
up.
has.
He's fucked
he has
up.
something called Tent City,
Come on, bro.
where the jail
Let's
is
go.
outside
Let's go.
in tents.
Yes.
And mind you, anybody
Let's
that knows
go.
anything about Arizona knows that it gets 115
Oh, yeah. I
degrees
seen the
in the
tent.
summertime. And they're
Come
out
on.
there all day
Come
in
on.
the heat, and they only have like little cots.
Yeah.
He make them wear pink underwear, pink
The
socks.
stripes.
The stripe, yeah, he make them wear all that, and they eat.
That nigga's
ostrich
fucked
meat
up. That's the devil.
sandwiches.
That's the devil.
that
He's
jail
literally
is
the
terrible.
devil.
He is.
He's the
He
devil.
is.
He's the devil.
Look him up when you get a chance.
Yeah, he's the
Look
devil.
his old ass
No, I
up.
saw something on it when they was talking about the whole
The border
prison.
situation or the
He's
prison.
fucked
The
up.
prison
He's
situation.
now,
Because
Tent
he was
City
on
about to get
TV
closed
like
down.
happy about
They
the
say
He's
shit.
Tent
fucked
City
up.
about to get closed down though because apparently somebody passed away from
Really?
the living situation.
That's some
I'm
rough
sure
shit.
it is.
Yeah.
You're
That's
doing
rough.
the wrong
15
thing.
That's
Like,
rough.
come on.
And I mean,
like,
you have people in there that's driving on suspended license and stuff. It ain't no murderers and shit in there. It's like you really
Is it
just
their
doing
county
it.
jail?
Yeah,
Is their county?
Yeah, it's the
Oh, okay.
it's just the county. It's not prison.
right.
And so people, the cool thing about it is people can't wait to go to prison over there and leave.
It's
the
so
county.
bad.
Right.
And
Yeah.
here's the thing.
The
This
horseshoe or
this
the-
has
or
been a
the-
conversation for years. This ain't no
Right.
shit that
No.
just came up. This
And
has
then
been,
that's how you know.
I've known about it
Right.
before I
And
even
he's a
met
racist.
you.
He's a racist. He
Right,
was
like,
on TV
this
because
shit's been
he
a thing for
was
years.
singling out quote unquote illegal aliens,
Woo.
Mexican or Hispanic
Yeah.
individuals,
Yeah.
requiring them to have their green card, deporting them, taking them to jail.
Yeah.
He is very racist. So for
Very.
Donald Trump to even consider him as his vice president, that tell you what type of
Come
person
on. But
he
look,
is.
he
Like,
just
he's
got
not
an
fucking with us.
endorsement from the KKK.
Right, of course, why not?
So everything y'all saying goes more towards what I was saying before.
What's
It's
that?
like it's more about the people
Right.
that are choosing.
That are
That's the
choosing.
actual problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to travel overseas a lot, and a lot of people think that people overseas don't like Americans or they hate on us or whatnot.
Right.
And you know, I was talking to a couple of them just like about politics and shit, and they was like, "Well, take Bush for example.
Right.
Okay, we couldn't knock you guys for picking him because you had no idea how that was gonna go."
Right.
They said, but after 4 years,
You
when
picked
you
Right,
when
and
you knew,
and you
Right.
re-elected
now,
that nigga.
so they're saying now
stupid.
we're not looking at Bush, we're looking at y'all.
Stupid.
Like, what the hell is y'all
Whatever.
doing? So it must not be everything that y'all
You're
say it
done.
is because y'all
Right.
over there picking these cats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, you know, like a lot of people just don't know, like really, it's just about us.
Right, but the good thing about it
us.
is, this is gonna be a point in our time
Right.
where you ain't got no choice but to choose, and I like that fact because now I'm gonna know who and what
Who's
really
right
what
with
people
us,
really
right.
think about
Who's
me.
fucking
So,
with
You
so
gotta
all these
thank
people
Donald
that's been
Trump for
smiling
that.
in
Yeah.
my face, right? That's why I say
Yeah.
that's the good thing about it. All you
Honestly,
that's been smiling
Thank
on
you.
my face.
That's what I was
I'ma
saying
know how you
earlier.
really
Remember
feel
what I
come
said?
time to vote.
That's
Right.
why I
I'ma know.
appreciate. No, it doesn't make sense, but that's why I appreciate. I
Yeah.
appreciate Donald
Yeah,
Trump's
but
fucking
I'm talking
rhetoric.
about even the ones
Tell
that,
me
ain't,
that
that
you
don't
don't really
want to
fuck
choose,
with me.
that want to put on a big
Yeah.
facade. Oh, you have to.
We
Unless
don't
you just
like
ain't gonna
yes
vote.
men.
Yeah.
Unless
is
you
what
just ain't
we're
gonna
saying.
vote, and when you vote, that right there is gonna tell
Come
me
on.
what you think.
So with
And
that
how you gonna
said,
get down.
because we've been so politically charged, my people.
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah, I know, right? We gonna take a break from that.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
that.
let's talk
Here's-
about that
here's-
Zoe Saldana thing.
Why? Thank you. Just about to get into that. What do you
Man.
think about her playing Nina Simone, an iconic, fucking a legend?
Let me say the first
Not
thing.
only do you not look like her,
But you know,
I don't even think you act good enough to even play her.
My whole thing is there
What
were
is going
so
on?
many talented African American actresses that they could have chose.
And you chose
To choose her is where I have my problem. They talking about she been liking Nina Simone since she was young and all this. I don't hear all that bullshit.
We're not listening.
I don't want to hear all that bullshit. No, she
Bye.
haven't. She Colombian. The bitch didn't even speak English when she was first born. How the fuck she been liking Nina Simone? She lying. Go somewhere with that. Like, you can lie to somebody who don't know what they talking about. Look at her story and see where she grew up and how she grew up.
But did you see the pictures?
When did you hear about
the
Nina
pictures
Simone?
of her where they had to do the prosthetic nose and
That's
put
what
on
I'm saying.
a lot of makeup to make her look
to me
like her?
That made
It
me
was
think
just
it was like that's blackface. You might as well say.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. What do you think?
People talking about, oh, she's Colombian, so but she ain't black.
And she already admitted she's a proud Afro Latina, and I'll give her
She's not
that.
an Afro Latina. There's no such thing
Girl, look,
as Afro Latina.
look.
Unless you half black and half Mexican, or half black and half Puerto Rican, or
I don't
half
know.
black
All
and
I
half
know,
Cuban,
you don't look like
half
Nina.
black, half
You don't look like
Dominican.
Nina. Yeah.
Then yes, that's Afro
Yeah,
Latina.
but you don't look
But
like
if you're
Nina.
full Colombian, that's not Afro Latina, honey. That is Latina.
What
I don't
do you
know.
think?
That's like if you black but you super light skinned, you are
She don't want me
you
to
are
say.
Afro Caucasian. Hell no, it doesn't work that way.
Look, we say we passionate about you. We mad.
I
We
just
mad.
I feel like it's a slap in the face. They doing that to us a lot. They did it with
With
y'all
the
hear they
Michael.
have Michael Jackson.
I
A
already
white man
know.
play Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Like
The narrative for me is I don't knock her. She does her thing. It's Hollywood. It's somebody who picked the bigger picture is somebody is saying the way she looked isn't what we want to portray over that movie screen. We want somebody who looks a little bit better, looks like we want them to look. It's going to attract a different crowd. That's Hollywood doing that shit.
well, then
If
why they
Hollywood
change her up? So
selected-
why they give her fake nose, all that?
I don't know, but she still has a look that's not.
No, they could have gave that fake nose to anybody.
So obviously, I'm saying to them, it's more important that they put on who they want to put on,
Right, but
versus
if they're
all
doing
of the,
a mask, though, they can put that mask on anyone.
if they wanted to. I'm telling you,
Right.
they don't want to.
Right.
I'm telling you,
'Cause
they
they
would
don't want
rather
a
do
black-
it their
right,
way
'cause they wanna
than
slap us
do
in the
that
face.
other stuff. Yeah,
Same thing
we'll
with
do.
the Michael Jackson.
We'll spend all this money into the makeup
Right.
and all of that
'Cause we ain't
to
fucking
have
with y'all.
exactly.
We want to
Yeah.
just show
Here's
y'all.
the thing, but what
that
bothers
this-
me,
They always been willing
but
to
here's
spend
what-
some extra
here's what
money not to
bothered
fuck
me.
Not
with
to
us.
fuck with us,
The
right.
Exactly.
That's the
producer,
problem.
but look,
Exactly.
you guys, the
And
producer.
if you was Afro Latina, the first thing I would have said.
That's what she claims, and I just read it, and
was
she
like,
did say
well,
it. That's what she claims she
I don't know.
is. She claims she's black, but she's like,
Girl,
I'm an
bye.
Afro Latina, so she's claiming her African roots, but she's
What
also
African
saying,
roots?
look, I don't know, but
See,
she's also saying
well,
she's
if
Spanish.
she's black, then okay. But it was my understanding she was 100% Colombian from the time.
But what's funny to
that's
me,
why they
the
had
person
to do that,
that fucking directed it or paid for the shit, Bob Johnson. Guess what he used to own? BET.
BT. Yeah, but we know he ain't niggas.
And he put out a statement. He's proud. He said, "Look, we stand behind her. He thought the portrayal.
They've been
was
doing this for
beautiful."
years, though. This is just
I thought it
this
was
is just
crap.
what they're doing today.
I think it's a
but
beautiful
it's
story.
something
I
they've been
wanted
doing
to
for
hear the
years,
story.
man.
Am I gonna watch it? I guess that's the black ass bottom fucking line. Are we gonna watch the shit? Do you
Hell
care
yeah, I
enough about
probably
it?
am.
On
I think
Netflix.
I will
I
watch
probably
it.
will
On
watch
Netflix.
it just to see. You know what I mean? Because
For real.
I want to see what they came up with.
No, that's
Are
not
we
even no
gonna watch
disrespect.
this shit?
When
though?
does what talent does she have to be able to portray Nina Simone? Tell me what talent. Have y'all ever heard anything?
I mean, I watched her.
I don't care if
She was in the
Meryl
Avatar.
Streep and the shit. I'm
She was
saying
in
I still
Avatar.
ain't gonna
I
go
don't know.
to the movie
Girl, I don't
theaters
fuck
and
with
see
her
that
like
shit.
that. I don't
If
know.
I see it, I'm gonna be chilling on
I don't know that
Netflix,
girl
man.
like that.
I ain't
I'd
even
put it.
tripping.
I'd watch it on.
I was gonna say,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
say the
saying, I
site.
don't know
I'll
that
watch it
girl.
on one of them sites.
Nah.
Y'all won't. Never mind. No,
We got the free. Never, but
Yeah,
let's
that's why I
not
just
say
said
that.
never
Let's not.
mind. No, I won't.
Allegedly, we
No,
know
we won't.
where to go and watch.
I'm gonna wait for it to come out on
some
Netflix
shit.
the legal way or
We
Redbox.
don't know where to go get
Yes.
illegal things anyway, so
Yeah.
we won't
Anyway,
do that. So my big thing I want to talk about today. Ooh, I'm stuttering. My favorite thing is right now I feel like people are fronting. So my thing is there's no future in your fronting.
no
Fronting on
future.
what?
Just on anything. Anything.
In life.
You could portray you're a filthy rapper. You could portray you're the baddest bitch, or you can act like you're the nigga with all the money, or you can act like anything. There's just no future in your front end. You could be a dude on Wall Street acting like you getting all the transactions. You're not. There's no future in your friends. So anyway, let's go. I want everybody's take on that. That's what I want to talk about. What you think?
There is no future in your friends.
It really is never.
It's like,
it will never.
First
be.
of all, I was always told
Never
whatever's
be.
in the dark will always come to
And
the
it
light
does.
eventually.
And
So
it
the only
does.
future in your front is the fact that you're gonna get put on blast because people gonna find out you was lying, and then nobody's gonna ever take you serious going forward. So
Shout
the best
out.
thing to do is not to front because it's going to come out.
Always.
Yeah, just simple as that.
But since I guess
my
because
opinion,
we've been so live, let's get your
Yeah, what you think?
yeah.
Oh, y'all gonna put me on blast and everything.
What's the future in Frenton? We want to know.
I mean, ain't no future in it, but
Never.
it's just like I said earlier. Wake up,
For real.
wake the fuck
Okay.
up.
For real.
It's basically saying the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you was
basically.
okay with who you are, then you wouldn't feel the need to, put on tens.
Exactly.
Always,
So,
right.
Exactly. It's
you
not
know,
that
We
serious.
know so many of those.
Oh,
Fuck boys
absolutely.
eat Fritos. Shout
Oh,
out to
with
our
extra
tag.
cheese.
Oh,
Super.
every time.
Super.
He hates
Or you know,
that.
a matter of
He
fact,
hates
you know, we might as well just call the shit what it is. It's a motherfucking sloppy bag. Fuck boys eat sloppy bags. They love them. You know what I mean? Because you know what a sloppy bag is?
I'm
Sloppy
leaving.
bag?
Yeah.
I am
You get
totally
the bag
about
of
to
Fritos
leave
with
right
the melted
now.
cheese in it, and then they give you the meat.
It's
in
a
it
walking
sometimes.
taco,
It's like
basically.
right. So, and we
I'm
always
leaving.
say fuck boys eat Fritos with cheese.
Shout out
so
to you.
fuck it,
I'm
they eat
leaving the
sloppy
show
bags.
literally right now.
You never had no sloppy
Thank you for
bag?
tuning into
That
the
shit
last
started in the
episode of Emerald Rain.
penitentiary.
Yeah,
They start doing that
stupid.
shit in the penitentiary.
Man, they would?
Yeah.
Okay, well, wherever they started
I ain't been
at,
there, but I know.
wherever they
I've
started
seen
at,
enough shows.
thank you for that idea because I fucks with them. They bomb. I mean, it's a little spot back home that you can go get them on
That's
a
like
regular
Jamaican
basis.
patties. But
They don't
that's
got
a
shit like
whole
that out
different
here, you know what I'm saying?
conversation.
Like, or maybe
Oh,
I just
so
don't know
good.
where it's at because I live, where ain't nothing
That's
that.
my girl.
I live where the shit ain't
I'm
popping.
like, bro, I got the look.
I live where the shit is not popping.
Look, I know.
So
That's why you come fuck with me.
right, you know, I can't even lie. It's not popping.
No, but like I say,
Every
ain't
time,
no
every
future
time.
in it. I mean, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
True.
Now
That's
you gotta
it?
just I'm just saying you gotta be able to identify for yourself, because to me, the majority of this shit is fake. Outcast is fronting.
You think a lot of niggas, you know what I call it? Ooh, your representative. They meet your representative. They don't meet you first. Is that what you're trying to say? Like niggas front when you first meet them?
People.
Like
Period.
they
I
wanna
don't. I think.
I guess putting your best foot forward. You want to look a certain way. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Okay.
I think
okay.
the
Shit,
truth.
I just don't do it.
The truth is old news. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To some people.
no, yeah.
To
Some people will rather hear a lie
Yeah.
than the truth any
That's
damn
true.
way. You know what I'm
but
saying?
what don't make no sense to me about that is though, because if you would rather hear a lie than the truth, when you do hear the truth, you get mad.
Go.
Why you mad? You wanted to hear a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. Like, this is how I am. This is how you're gonna get me. Some people
Every
can
day,
handle it.
all
Some
day.
people can't. I'm a hard pill to swallow. I
Hey.
don't apologize for it at all. You know
Why
what I mean?
would
It is
you?
what it is.
Why would
That's
you?
just me.
Why
And
would
if
you?
you can't handle it, more power to you. That don't mean I don't respect. I'm gonna respect you any less. I'm gonna keep doing me and keep going. But there's
know?
no need for me to front and pretend to be one way because the real me is gonna eventually come out.
Mm.
I can't keep it in long. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep it in long. So why even front from the beginning? It's a waste of my time.
Say
And
my
time
shit
that
go
I
quick.
can't get back and you can't get back either. Now we gotta
Say
start all
my-
over
my
to find
shit
out who
go
I
quick.
really am.
You
Because
know
I
I'm
was
mad at you.
bullshitting
I'm
with
not
in the
gonna
first
even
place.
do
Yeah,
this.
ain't nobody got time for that.
But
Bye.
if you was dating dudes, how many dudes you think it would take to get to before you get one that could relate to you and be like, yeah, I feel the same way.
I gotta
and
let
y'all,
you know when I'm
and
done
y'all can
counting.
really,
I'm still
and when
counting
you
now.
really chop it up
I'm
like
still
that.
counting right now.
Damn.
I gotta let you know.
I
Good.
promise you,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
getting my purse.
No,
and
I'm just
walking
keeping it
out
real.
of
I gotta
here
let
right
you
now.
know. I'm
I
not
am
done.
not
I'm not
dealing
married.
with you niggas.
You know,
right
I'm not
now.
married, so
Okay.
as long as I'm single, that means I'm
Wait.
still counting. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying counting like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
No.
Thursday. I'm just saying
Yeah.
like the last situation I was in, I thought might have been
Habituation.
this, but he liked sloppy bags like a motherfucker, so I had to.
Is it the? We'll talk.
know,
anyway,
yeah,
we'll
he
talk-
likes sloppy
anyway,
bags.
we'll talk.
He liked jumbo sloppy bags,
Oh
but
Wow.
it didn't work out, and I don't know if it's the rain
I'm
in the
done.
Pacific Northwest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it
I
is,
literally, this
but-
is the last episode of Emerald Rain.
But
I can see that going so many different areas.
so I'm just all I'm gonna say
I'm
is
done. You heard it here
I'm
first,
still
my girls
counting.
and shit.
When I'm done, I'll let you
Hey.
know. So if they out there,
Woo,
then
shit.
I'm not gonna tell you how to find me. You just gotta figure it out.
Hey, well, I mean, what you say? I might be available. I may not be. I don't know.
How you know?
Because if you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
Wow.
But it'll happen. I'm
I
not
don't
rushing
know.
it. You know, I'm not rushing it at all. I got
You know
so much
better,
shit
you
going
do
on in my
better.
life. It's
feel
like
You know better, you do
it'll
better.
come
though.
when it comes.
Yeah.
And when that time comes, then I'm gonna have that answer for you.
So ain't no future in it then, huh?
Right. There's
So no future
in
in
it.
your friend.
Because
For
the
me,
truth comes out.
honestly, for me, it's not even like relationship. It's just like people that I know right now. Even me again. We talked about that prior when you came on the last time. I have so much unsolicited advice about what I should be doing with things that I'm doing right now. There's no future in your friend because nigga, I'm looking at you and it ain't. It just don't look. It ain't quite right. We just said the curl just won't curl.
How you gonna give me advice
all the way right?
You not
it just
all
ain't
together.
curling all
Right.
the way right.
Right.
So it's
you.
just like
I feel you.
and not to say you're not giving me the gospel. That might be the word.
Well,
but
if
it
you're
just
not
looks
doing it, I can't take the
crazy
advice.
to
Yeah.
hear it
That's
from
like
you
if
because
you-
it's like, well,
That's like if you 500 pounds and you tell me, "Ooh, I'm about to give you this weight plan."
girl,
Why
what
you
say?
ain't did it yet?
And you
Like,
eating a patty pie.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't did it yet? Let me see the results on
Nigga.
you, and then I'm gonna fuck with it. Like,
Girl.
don't make me the guinea pig. bitch.
Yeah.
What?
You do it first.
And you
But
just
I
had
guess
Jacka
fronting is
vibes.
like the majority now.
It
Like,
is.
they run
I
it-
think so.
They
And
run
you know
this
what?
shit.
You're
They
right.
hot.
Reality TV.
No, you're
They hot.
right.
So if
Reality
you want some
TV,
real shit,
that's front.
you know what I mean? It's
You
just,
know, you know,
Reality
you guys
TV.
are
yeah,
right.
That's
you're
right.
few and far
You start
between.
hearing
But what
stuff
if we
on
talk
reality
about-
TV about people renting them big houses just so they can act like they
Look,
got
they've
houses
been doing
like that
that
on
since
reality
fucking
TV?
MTV Cribs, though. They've been doing that shit since MTV
Have they?
Cribs, though. Honestly, them niggas didn't own. They never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But there's one nigga. He didn't own that shit, and they called him out so cold. I want to say it was Nelly, but whatever. That's another discussion.
What?
Another day.
That
He
Nelly
got
didn't
money
own
now.
shit?
He got money now, but
Oh,
at the
okay.
time,
Okay.
yeah, nigga, you was renting that. That wasn't you.
That was his crib.
Okay, so yeah, that's what. MTV
So you should be.
said.
So let me
No,
know.
I mean, that's what
Let me
MTV
know.
I
So
know
you
he got
should
two
you
now,
be
right?
able to? I mean,
Stop
do
shouting
you have
out
to
the
own
niggas.
it to be on Cribs? You shouldn't be able to get in if you're
To
on
be
Cribs.
real, I don't think we ever knew the premise of it. They didn't tell us what
Right,
the
so then-
standards
So
were.
we might have
He
seen a
wasn't
lot of
on
rented
there.
rented
We might have
joints.
seen a lot of rented
So
joints.
I see
You're
your
right.
side. You're
Yeah.
right.
You're
So
right.
maybe we
Yeah.
shouldn't
You're
clown
right.
him for renting.
I mean, just the
I
fact
don't
that
know.
you could rent that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Yeah.
it wasn't cheap.
Because I know I'm not written that.
I know Redman's shit wasn't fake.
Yeah, his was real all the way.
Redman's shit was.
Yeah,
That
on
shit
it.
was
Red
like
keep it
stash.
100.
I was like,
Yeah,
I had the rock eyebrow on that one.
Yeah.
I was like, word, okay.
He kept it good.
But he told
Whoa.
the story after it like that
Whoa.
was that's not even like his
I'm
main,
not
his
clowning
main
him
crib.
either. Yeah,
like
I'm
not
clowning
not to
him.
say he got a mansion somewhere else,
Right.
but that's a spot that he owns or a condo or something
I'm not
that
mad
he
at
owns.
it.
So he just was like, I'm gonna just show you the gully shit
gully
over
shit.
here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Like, cause
Right.
there ain't nothing over here
At the
popping.
end of the day,
you know what I mean?
do you know what I'm saying? However you living and however you
Yeah.
What
get
do we
your-
always say
that's
on
on you.
Never
I can't
Rain?
judge
We
nobody.
don't
I love that show. That
judge,
was that's one of my
We don't
favorite
Right, that
trends.
was one of
don't
my
do
favorite
that.
friends too.
Favorite
Like, I
one.
don't judge. Live
Yeah.
however you live and do what you got to do to get your paper. And however you get it,
It's funny
shout
that
out to
way.
you. Man, shout out to you. I'm not
Yeah.
hating. So, Red Man, I fuck with you.
No, I fuck with Redman, so I fuck with all of them actually. Because look, I can't rent none of that shit right now if I wanted to. So why would I say anything
Right.
about the
For
fuck
real.
you are doing?
Yeah, I'm not mad
Pretty
at Red Man at all.
much.
Yeah, but you know, we got month of March. Before we get out of here, month of March, you know I gotta make it be known every time we have an episode in the month of March.
We
It
do.
is my birthday
I
month.
know her birthday's coming,
So,
and Black
turn
History
up.
went away so
Black-
quick.
So quick, but you know what?
You know,
Not
we
for
had
me,
a black as
History
fuck,
is
but
all
no, but
month.
look, we had a black as fuck. Look, this is the best Black History
It
month
was. It
I ever
was.
remember
we
in my
represented.
life.
We represented all
Bitch,
the way around.
Beyonce dropped Formation on you hoes, if you watching, she's coming. Look, Kanye came out with The Life of Pablo. We
Man.
had Kendrick just had the nerve to release an album the other day. Why
Man.
did he do that?
Rainier
Right. Oh, real
Beach,
quick,
Rainier
though, the
Beach
Oscars.
won
Oh,
our
before
state
we get out,
championship.
oh, yes.
yes.
on that.
My
The
squad,
Oscars.
Let's
shout
do
out
it.
to you, baby.
Real quick, couple seconds.
Yes. So Chris Rock, his commentary. What did you think? 'Cause
Man.
I thought when he brought out Stacey Dash,
That
I
was
was kind of
fucking
like,
disrespectful, man.
you didn't need
Fuck
to do it.
Stacey. After she said the
You don't
shit
fuck
that she
with
said,
Stacey?
no, she out the club. I told you. After
Nigga,
she
she-
said that bitch, you gone. You done. We got rid of you. You didn't even want our Black History Month. That means you thought she relinquished her rights.
I just thought
It's
this shit
done.
was like mad.
We
mad,
get what do you give
mad
when you
awkward.
give a kid and you let him be gone? We
It
emancipated
was.
that
You know what I
bitch.
mean?
We emancipated her ass. She gone. Bitch,
Like,
gone.
bitch, you been out
It's
the
a wrap.
club. We
You're
been
done.
at you.
I
No,
still
you're
fuck
right.
with your boy Dame, but if you
Oh, yeah,
mad
we
because
fuck
I kicked
with-
your
shout out
cousin
to
out,
Dame. We
nigga, you
fuck
can
with
get out
Dame.
too
I fuck with
because
Dame.
she's gone. after the way
No.
she
No,
she
you're
did
right.
not
It was
deserve to be
awkward.
on there talking about Happy Black History Month, but you didn't even want it.
Girl.
And I used to like Stacey Dash too. You know, I thought she was she's a very beautiful woman,
Very
you know,
cute.
and she ages very well. I used to fuck with her,
She's
but
not so
lately,
more. Once
she
you
been
turn your
saying-
back on the black,
Yeah, that's why she's
it's
cracking
been,
now.
it's been going
That's why she
bad
cracking
for
now.
her.
And
I'm just
she been on
saying.
saying
It
all
looks
kind of
kinda
shit
bad
and
right now.
out the just saying shit out
That shit was
the side of her
awkward
neck.
though. That's all
Was
I
it?
know.
No,
It
it
was
was.
quiet.
Like
It was.
even
Busted out
beyond
laughing.
her, like it was like the
But
The
did you-
weekend.
like when I
busted out
seen
laughing.
it, it was like a moment where
you see
everybody
he was
would
like-
just freeze. And you like, is that real? Like, where's the joke coming
Right.
in? Like, who's about to?
Right, and that was
And,
the
that,
look
and it
on
never
it.
happened. And she
Right.
just walked off. I was like,
On everybody's
Whoa.
face in the audience, you know how they pan to the audience. That's
Right.
like, they were like
Like, bitch. Get
what was
the
that?
rock eyebrow, like
Right.
what is
Lucky, she probably got escorted out the back.
And she was like
the end of the
so
night.
happy, so cheesy.
Right.
You
Nobody
know.
even clapped for her.
We'll
either.
call that.
Yeah.
Let's start a new segment. That's our black film.
Yeah, that's our black
It
film.
fails.
It
Black
failed,
films.
and you out the club, Stacey.
Okay.
You done.
So we need your card back.
Just in case you didn't know,
Ooh,
keep the card.
Turn it
your,
in.
Your number don't
Oh,
work
you're
no more
right.
anyway.
We
Keep
don't
the
even
card.
need it because it's
Yeah,
disabled.
use
Like
it
a
as your
hotel
souvenir.
key. Like
Yeah.
a hotel key.
It won't
It's
work.
disabled.
It won't work. That's why they didn't clap for you.
I'm
'cause your
done.
shit was gone.
I'm done.
Anyway, though, we gotta get ready to get up out of here.
For sure.
Man, that's a wrap on episode 6, Emerald Rain. Y'all make sure y'all check us out on Stitcher, Podomatic, what else?
Thank you for
iTunes,
tuning in, man.
Facebook, Instagram,
If we're here next
Snapchat.
week, we might not be back after
Fuck with
this.
us. We everywhere. Emerald Rain
We
Radio.
might have a lot of hate mail. Oh, and special shout out to our
Man.
special co-host T.Love, and tell
Thank you for
everybody
joining
Be
us.
you want them to
revolutionary.
fi-
Be revolutionary.
Make sure you
know
come
what I'm
back.
saying?
Be
Cop that.
revolutionary.
Cop that.
Time.
absolutely,
Cop
but
that.
tell the people where they can, if you want them to find you, where can they hit you at?
Don't hit me.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I was
right,
gonna say, I knew that. I was
I ain't
gonna
in
say,
it
I
like
knew
that.
that.
You
already.
understand?
I knew it.
Emerald Rain,
I'm
I
here
already
to,
knew it.
yeah, I'm here to
I already
vibe
knew
with
that.
the
There we
ladies,
go.
man.
So
We
he don't
good.
want no
Don't
endorsements.
even hit
He
me.
said,
I'm
I don't-
tripping.
all right,
If you know,
okay,
if
that's
you
fine.
know, you know.
Yep, there you go. Episode 6. Y'all be safe.
You have a collect call from
Stackwell.
an inmate at Washington State Correctional Facility.
This is dedicated to all those that have been through something,
You rest in peace to the Jacka, man.
faced adversity,
RP on Virginia.
trials and tribulations,
RP on women. RP anybody that fell in the struggle.
but still came out a winner, charging.
Just keep on fighting, but you still breathing, man. Now, why you got action?
I'm real. If you ever felt pain, then you know how I feel.
Yeah. Don't ever give up.
Cause I'm real and I'm still me. Made stronger by the pain that ain't killed me.
Keep on the fight.
They wanna take me down, but ain't enough gravity. Haters got my name up in their mouth just like a cavity. With the nerve to laugh at me when I was facing tragedy. But I just overcome and look at them all with apathy. But haters in the back of me, always, not sometimes. Fighting to the death with my soldiers on the front line. Speaking poetically, how killers try to edit me, but still I'm on the page. Success is my destiny. You wanna discredit me? I'm too thorough. So much jewels in me, yashi, diamonds and pearls. Man, I'm all around the world. You cats are just local. And I cock back and leave you haters faced with an oval. I'm a mogul with vision that pertain to getting changed. Trying to see dollar bills until they drain in my veins. So keep on aiming them things, and I'll be busting it back. As the real secret of me, I kicks nothing but facts. And that's real. I'm real. And if you ever felt pain, then you know how I feel. What? Cause I'm real and I'm still me. Made stronger by the pain that ain't killed me. That's real. I'm real. And if you ever felt pain, then you know how I feel. What? Cause I'm real and I'm still me. Made stronger by the pain that ain't killed me. Growing up, how I did, they always wonder how it felt. Those fiends shooting up, making Johnny hold the belt. Watching cats cry for help, only dying as they bled. But I ain't one to witness it, so I just turn my head. That's the way we was bred. Little homie, mind your own. Living life in the houses, no guys in their homes. Leaving mamas to be daddies, little boys to be men. So by the age of 10, we was ready for the pen. OGs knew how to win, so it was nothing for the orders. Murdering is common, the scabs on skateboarders. felt pain, then you know how I feel. What? Cause I'm real and I'm still me. Real, I'm real. And if you ever felt pain, then you know how I feel. What? Cause I'm real and I'm still me. Make talk about the pain that ain't kill me.
Yeah, aka Johnny Mac, 206, Central District, 98122 to 98144, somewhere in between. Yeah.